And that's why flushing your toilet too early can cause cancer. Yeesh.
I mean, what doesn't these days? In other less cancerous news, Math 100 students are transferring into Math 107.
What? Took them long enough.
Yeah, it's true. Turns out that Math 100 students have spent over an estimated 150 hours in that tedious, infernal, terrible, dumbfounded, precarious, infuriating, time-consuming, pestiferous program.
That's 150 hours they'll never get back. Anyways, I've heard from various sources that Math 107 is very different from Math 100.
How so?
Well, instead of a lot of designated Alex time, Math 107 aims to teach students how to use techniques and tools learned in the course to represent quantitative data encountered in other courses or found in public databases, and mainly focuses on statistics rather than algebra. Additionally, by the end of the course, students will be able to recognize and analyze displays of data and graphical tools. You won't have a discussion session like SAS for this new class. However, it will be the same as Math 100 in some aspects, such as online work, but not through Alex.
So, this means no more Alex.
That's right. And Math 107 actually counts for credits. It isn't what some would call a scam to get you to pass the placement test you should have just retaken at the beginning of the year.
Speaking of passing tests, did you hear about the many different sources that are available for former Math 100 students?
Oh, you mean the resources that only last one more semester?
Yep, those are the ones. There's also sources to help us in Math 107 that come with the class.
Like the think tank in the Bear Down gym.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to need to bring your graphing calculator. Along with that, you'll need a program called VoiceThread and another called My Math Lab.
And what's My Math Lab, Susan?
It contains a textbook and many of the assignments for Math 107 class.
Wow, how exciting. If there's anything Math 100 has taught us, is that online math is the way to go.
Anyways, I believe you were given the grade breakdown for the course, right, Susan?
Yeah. Math 107 is graded on a classic A through F scale, with My Math Lab assignments in total counting for 180 points, making up approximately 18% of the coursework. Attendance in group is worth 40 points, or 4%. There are 4 quizzes, each being 20 points, which will come to a total of 8%. Excel projects making up 150 points, or 15%, and your final exam for 250 points, or 25%. And there's 3 exams, which are 100 points each, which makes up a whopping 30% of your grade. This all comes to a total of 1,000 points for the course. Wow, let's hope they don't fail those exams.
I'll try not to, Susan.
Anyways, we're going to finish this report with a student response, answering the question we asked last week. What strategies have you learned in SAS that will be helpful for your next math class?
Here we have a submission from Hannah Schwager, which says, one strategy I learned in SAS that will help me in my next math class is time management. I'll probably need to balance my time more now that I'm taking all regular classes, and I'll need more time to study since my test scores will no longer be based on my Alex Pi. Another thing I've learned in SAS is how to have a growth mindset, which will really help me when I get stuck on a specific topic in math and will prevent me from giving up. Lastly, active learning will help me tremendously, especially when studying for the test. Overall, I probably learned a lot more in SAS than I did in my actual math class, and I enjoyed it. Shout out to Kai. For being a great teacher.
Wow, kinda sounds like a kiss ass to me.
You're right there, Susan.
Anyways, that's it for this week. Tune in next week to find out why scientists think that red scrunchies are causing baldness.
See you then.
And that's the tea.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
That percent of... What? We're going to cut that out too. 107.
Okay.
We were in the middle.
We're starting back out. Wow, kind of sounds like a kiss ass to me.
Okay,
3,
I
2,
missed that lineup anyway.
And